Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about why I stopped playing video games. Well, I didn't completely stop playing video games, but I drastically reduced it from when I was a teenager. I used to play a lot. I used to play like 2 3 hours every day. I had a school, I would come back, and it was this game. Then weekends, oh man, don't even talk about weekends. I would never step outside the house. I would just be playing video games the whole time. And this continued in college. I did that in college too. But one day I stopped. The reason I stopped was I noticed something. I played video games because they were a nice escape. Escape from what? From life. From it is a nice fantasy land, right? Because in a video game, what happens? You are a powerful guy. You go on epic adventures. You slay dragons. You earn a lot of money. You have a lot of skills, a lot of talents. You are the man, right? The man. And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Don't get me wrong. Even now, I can see the appeal. But that's not real life, is it? Real life is you. What you have right now, right? What you are currently. And that all that effort, all that time you spent in the virtual world, it stays there. You can't show any of it in the real world. It doesn't transfer, right? Some skills do transfer, of course. Your lessons you take away from it, the hard work, the dedication, sure, they do transfer. But you can learn that and more in the real world, right? You can learn to work hard in the real world and actually get rewarded for it. Your time is very valuable. When you spend that time on a video game, you don't get paid for it. In fact, you're paying for that, right? You're paying to spend that time, which makes it sound a little weird. Of course, I understand why people play video games. It's fun. Right? You do it to relax. If you're doing it to relax, man, honestly, go for it. I didn't. I was not playing to relax. I was playing to be competitive. I was very competitive. I was playing to win. You know, I was playing to show myself I was amazing. Like, look, I had all these talents. I had all these skills. I'm defeating my opponents. Like fighting games was one of my favorite. You get to show your opponent, okay, look, I'm the better person. I beat you, right? It's a very visceral feeling, very carnal. It's a primal feeling. And one day you get to realize, man, like especially when you see some amount of success in real life. If you let's say your job's going well, your boss likes you, your work is going well, right? You naturally reduce the amount of video games you play because you're getting that joy in real life. You're getting that hit of dopamine in real life, and that's a really powerful feeling, isn't it? When you realize immediately that everything you've been feeling up till that point in the video games, they are just substitutes. They are imperfect substitutes in a virtual scale, right? They're of course better, of course. They're more efficient, they're faster, they're cleaner. They give you video games give direction, right? They tell you, okay, here's what you do, go ahead and do it. But that's not the same as real life. Real life is very messy. It's very you don't know what to do. You have no idea where to go. But it is even more important that you quit video games for that reason, right? Because you need to learn. You need to learn that life has these imaginary boundaries. But at the same time, there are no rules, right? There are no rules saying you can't do this or you can't do that. There are consequences, yes. There's sometimes some things you do and there are consequences, good or bad. But that's part of the game, right? So what I would implore you guys to do, which is what I did, was learn the rules of the game, learn the rules of reality. You wanna improve, compare scores. Like money is a good metric, of course. Don't get me wrong. Money has its faults, money has its issues, but it's still a good metric for effort for the most part, right? At least for yourself, you get to see tangibly your value improve, your skills improve. You get paid more as you get better. You as you provide more value, you generally tend to get more in return as well, right? The world is very transactional after all. Like if you can provide more value, greater value, more perceived value at least, the world will pay you back more for it. The same with me, right? I'm a GMAT coach, and I I started GMAT coaching very recently. That's after I scored in the 99 percentile for the exam. So so till that point, right? Till that point, I reached that thing. Nobody could care less about what I had to say, because I was just a nobody. Like, I was just one of the masses. But I was able to distinguish myself by showing the world, look, I'm able to score in the 99 percentile. That means I'm worth listening to. And then people come to me. The people pay me for my time, for my advice. And that's a very powerful feeling when you realize, like, okay, people actually want to hear what you say. They're willing to pay you for it. And I like helping people. I really love helping people. I love coaching how people on how to go about the GMAT, how to go about life. Like, just thinking about all that. This is the channel, right? This is the channel for me to explore life and see how many how many ways you can go about improving yourself. Because I believe, like, as you improve yourself, you feel happier, right? As you tangibly improve your own life, you realize, life is not as bad as you make it out to be. The reason you felt sad all that while, right? The reason you feel like escaping to video games is because your life is not going well. The moment your life starts to go well, you will immediately want to stop playing video games. Of course, again, I still play video games. To this day, I still play video games. But I've drastically reduced the amount of video games I play. I, I find greater value in helping people, in coaching people, in showing people how to go about doing things. And similarly, there's something you can do. You can find something that you are uniquely suited for. There are some skills you have, some strengths you have that are yet to be realized. You just need to understand what they are. Maybe you like to help people. Maybe you like to plan stuff. Maybe you like to strategize. There's so many ways of going about things. You have to find what you like and then stick to it and find a way for the world to pay you for it, right? Then the world starts respecting you more. If you're able to provide value to the world starts respecting you more. I hope it made sense what I'm trying to say. I know there are many people who think the same. I know many people who used to play video games and they stopped too, for this very reason, because they started seeing success in the real world. So, my advice to people in my situation, people who are currently playing video games and see a no way out, right? What I recommend you do is get good at one particular skill. It doesn't really matter what kind of skill it is. It can be something simple as like playing guitar, or something complex as coding. Right? Get very good in one skill, and either learn to monetize it, or if you want to do it for free, do it for free as well. Just like help other people. You will naturally see, as you get better at it, you will feel like playing video games less, because you can express your talent in the real world. It's a different feeling altogether. So let me know if does anybody else feel this way. Are they in a similar situation? I would love to hear what you guys are going through. All right, see you.